When Gerda had told her everything and asked her if she had seen little Kay, the woman answered that he had not passed there yet, but he no doubt would come. She told her not to be sad. Then she took Gerda by the hand, led her into the little cottage, and locked the door. I have often longed for such a dear little girl, said the old woman. Now you shall see how happy we shall be together. And while she combed little Gerda's hair, the child forgot her foster brother Kay more and more, for the old woman understood magic, and she wanted very much to keep little Gerda. She therefore went out into the garden and stretched out her crooked stick towards the rose bushes. Beautifully as they were blooming, they all sank into the earth, and no one could tell where they had stood. She feared that if Gerda saw the roses, she would remember Kay and run away to seek him. She now led Gerda into the garden. Every flower one could think of and of every season stood there in fullest bloom. Gerda jumped for joy and played till the sun set behind the cherry trees. Then she was put into a little bed with a red silken coverlet filled with violets. There she slept and had pleasant dreams. The next morning she played again with the flowers in the warm sunshine, and so many days passed by. Gerda knew every flower, but however many there were, it still seemed to her that one was missing, though she did not know which. One day, while she was looking at the old woman's hat that was painted with flowers, the most beautiful of them all seemed to her to be a rose. The old woman had forgotten to take the rose from her hat when she made the others vanish in the earth. "What?" said Gerda. "Are there no roses here?" And she ran about amongst the flower beds and looked, but there was not one to be found. Then she sat down and wept, but her hot tears fell just where a rose bush had sunk, and when they watered the ground, the tree shot up suddenly fresh and blooming. Gerda kissed the roses and thought at once of little Kay. "Oh, how long I have stayed! I intended to look for Kay." And off ran Gerda to the furthest end of the garden. The gate was locked, but she shook the rusted bolt till it was loosened, and the gate opened. Out she ran with her little bare feet, and no one followed her. At last she could run no longer, so she sat down on a large stone. There she saw that summer had passed. It was late autumn, though no one would ever have known it in the beautiful garden, where there were always flowers and sunshine the whole year round. "Dear me, how long I have stayed," said Gerda. "I must not rest any longer." And she sprang up to run on. At length Gerda had to rest herself again, and there came hopping toward her over the snow a large raven. He had long been looking at Gerda and shaking his head. Now he said, "Caw, caw, good day, good day." And he asked her where she was going all alone. So Gerda told him her whole story and asked if he had seen Kay. The raven nodded very gravely and said, "It may be, it may be." "What? Do you really think so?" cried the little girl, and she nearly smothered the raven with kisses. "Gently, gently," said the raven. "I think I know. I think that it may be little Kay, but now he has forgotten you for the princess."